Hey guys, here's my review of the Impact Ball training aid. There's 3 different sizes, color coded. The smallest size is orange and blue. The middle size is blue and green. And the largest size is yellow and blue. I tend to like the blue and green personally, but it's going to depend on the player, how far apart their arms are, how big they are, whether they're a junior or a bigger person. And I like it for a couple reasons. It's great for pitch shots, and it's also good for the player that has the left miss or left face at impact, because the sensation you get when you have this in between your arms is your chest is going to continue to move through the shot. So what I'll have a player do that might struggle with the left miss or too much rotation of the club head horizontally through impact is I'll have them hit a half shot first. So put the ball in between your arms where it feels comfortable. Try to find the correct size where your arms don't feel too close or farther apart than normal, and make a half swing, and the sensation is going to be that your chest is going to continue through impact with your arms. So that shot launched fairly straight and had very minimal side spin. So I know that my face at impact was very square to my target line, not too far left. So the player that starts to get slower chest through impact, and this action going on, the face gets left and he hits it left a lot, or she hits it left a lot, this is a great training aid for that. It's good for putting. I've used it a little bit with putting. Chipping, pitching is great. Any shot where you want to feel like you're going to continue the chest to move through the shot. So you can even use it in full swings. Players whose arms get too far apart at the top don't like this at all. So at the top you can see you need your arms fairly close together. The player who gets his arms really far apart, they'll lose it at the top. So but I've been able to hit full shots with it fairly comfortably, and that has its benefits as well. So if you're a guy that doesn't get his arms too far apart, you can also do that. And it's just very difficult to ever get the shot going left. I mean, that was also fairly straight, just right of the target. So what I want to do is test it. I want to hit a shot with K-Vest without the ball, measure the torso speed, measure the arm speed, and then I want to do one with the impact ball with K-Vest and see the differences. So now I've got my K-Vest on, I'm calibrated, and I'm going to hit a shot, no impact ball. We'll see what the numbers say. All right, so let's have a look. Just a little left of my target. So it was spinning slightly left. The face at impact was 2.7 degrees left. The club path was 2.1 right, so it did have some draw spin. So in that shot, if you look at the 3 segments being measured, the pelvis, upper body, and left arm, I've got peak speeds in degrees per second. They're the bottom 3 numbers there. Peak speed of the pelvis, 388 degrees per second. Peak speed of the upper body, 673. And left arm, 1934. Now a shot with the impact ball. It's definitely a little more right of the last one. Let's see the numbers. Path was 1.3 right, face was 0.8 right. So definitely more of a right face than the previous one. The ball launched a little more right and had less curve left. So let's take a look at the difference in the numbers. The peak speeds: pelvis 404 degrees per second, torso 744, and left arm 1904. So So the pelvis speed increased by 16 degrees per second. The upper body speed increased 71 degrees per second. And the left arm came down 30 degrees per second. So the impact ball is a good tool for short game, full swing, the guy who struggles with the left face at impact. It's very beneficial. It's going to speed up the rotation of the segments and slow down the arms and slow down the rotation of the face. So if that's the miss, it's a good tool. I think they retail for about $40. I got all three just to have different sizes for different players. And I think they're good. It's a good training aid. It's not necessarily going to help with shaft lean. Originally I thought it may, but it doesn't really do that. What it does is it just sequences things a little differently and slows down some segments and speeds others up. So for the guy that misses it left, beneficial tool, worth the pickup.